I think people are scared, really. They're scared of the fact that people are going to be coming here and not have the support and the infrastructure and the things that, you know, vulnerable people that will be staying in these hotels need.
The town obviously copes when you have thousands of extra people here in the summer. Will a few hundred over the winter, does that really make a difference?
Skegness does cope. It's a bustling seaside town and thousands, millions of people come every year. However, they're here for a few days. They don't need the support that people that were living here on a more permanent basis will need.
It's bound to have some effect, especially on doctor surgeries and places like that.
They come in and they keep themselves to themselves and they get sorted out quickly. There shouldn't be a problem.
The people is not harming the people. They're quite innocent people. He just come in to find a shelter, is save his life from the dirt.
No, they've got to go somewhere, but I don't really know what the solution is, I'll be honest with you.
We understand there are 3 hotels in Skegness currently being used to house asylum seekers and negotiations for another 2. The leader of East Lindsey District Council has written to the Immigration Minister to express his concern about the pressure on local services and the lack of notice from the Home Office.
Mr Warman, just briefly, did the Home Office tell you that these hotels were going to be used for asylum seekers in advance?
Yes, they did, but only by, in one case, a matter of hours, and in the other, a matter of days. So I didn't get a huge amount of notice, and annoyingly, nor did local authorities either. And that's one of the problems with this new situation. OK,
let me ask you, do you know how many hotels in Skegness are being used at the moment?
Well, currently there are 5 hotels being used in Skegness. That's up from 3 last week.
Are you worried that Skegness is becoming a camp for asylum seekers now?
Well, I'm worried that there is an unfair burden being put on Skegness. Obviously, if the Home Office is going to use hotels, it's right that that burden is shared fairly across the country so that people have got the resources that they need and so that it doesn't disrupt community.
But
that's what I need the immigration.
Where is the right place? David Davis doesn't want them in North Ferriby. You don't want them in Lincolnshire. You know, where is the right place for you?
Well, I think the right place, and actually there is broad agreement that the right place is in areas where there is access to the resources, access to interpreter facilities, all that, and that tends to be the larger cities.